Hey Maggie, thanks for reaching out and appreciate the feedback about the videos. I definitely think they need to be closer up in the email when I redo those, so I appreciate that. Getting the IT band and kind of supporting your upper body. Fun little fact about the IT band, you're not actually relaxing it like a muscle, it is a tendon. So rolling the IT band, you're really rolling around the IT band, which helps relieve the pain you feel there. And it could be up at the hip flexors, it could be through the leg, through the quad. So I would suggest rolling all of it. Obviously, virtual. I'm not a PT anyways. I don't know exactly what's going on, but if you roll the whole area in general, you should get the relief. So I can understand the awkwardness of being on your IT band. I don't know if you're rolling stacked like this, whether you're on a traditional roll or not. But yeah, your shoulder's taking a lot of the weight and definitely awkward to balance and everything. And now if you try and roll and move, it's very awkward. So a couple things to help with that. First, depending on where you have your opposite leg, I would suggest dropping it down in front. It's going to take some weight off. It is going to shift you, however, so you may have to reposition yourself on the roller. What's really nice about this is even though I'm leaning forward, the back ball might be getting more of the IT band or the front. So depending on where you're shifted, even though your body is angled forward, you still might be able to get the IT band shifted forward like this, because if now I kind of drop into the groove, the back part of the ball is getting it. And now, like I said, this knee is forward. It's taking some of the weight, not all of it. I still got a good amount on my shoulder here. And now you can make some slow movements here and work the spots a little more stable. With your shoulder too, it will help with fatigue. If you can keep your lat strong, so you keep your shoulder joint nice. You want to stack the elbow over the shoulder. You don't want to fall down into it and jam your shoulder up. So push away, and you do that by kind of tensing and firing up the lat there. And then you can scoot up and position to the next spot. This may not be enough though. So in that case, I would suggest stacking some pillows. And you can even do this in bed. The sinking into a mattress is gonna help you even more with weight and stability. So arm in front of it. Now you're gonna want this as close to your hip as possible, because it's just gonna take that much more weight. If you're up here on your arm, you're gonna have to kind of fall down onto the pillows for it to do anything. And you don't want that. So you can position it under you. And again, leg forward. Now I have quite a lot less pressure on the IT band, which may be good or may be bad, depending on how sensitive it is. And you can work all around it. So pillows, leg forward, and then I'm going to show you on the wall as well. But before I move the camera and show you on the wall, I would suggest hip flexors and everything else. So rolling, I'd place the roller almost at an angle with your hip bone there, the crest of the hip. I'd go on both sides of it too, with the hip flexors and everything. So at an angle, and now you can lay down just like a plank almost on the roller. And now this should be a lot less weight on your upper body as well. And now it's small rocking motions. You're not trying to support your weight and roll back and forth, none of that. Just small movements, and then you can shift to the next spot. And then it's going to be tiring on your upper body for sure doing it this way. In time, you're going to build strength, so that's great. That's a huge bonus to this. A lot of core stability doing any type of plank. You want to keep the abs engaged, protect the spine. You don't want to be slouched, having your kind of spine give in and cave in. You want to protect it, so keep the abs tight during this, but obviously there's a lot to focus on. The last thing I would suggest, and definitely the most impactful, is up against the wall. So let me move the camera over here so you can see. It's a good shot. So what's cool about the roller here is you can lean into the wall with it. So depending on where you want to be in your IT band, you can lean into the roller. So right now, my weight is into the roller's supporting me. I don't need to hold it, obviously. And then you can use your hand to kind of give you a circular motion and massage that tender spot. And you control the pressure now by leaning away or leaning into the wall quite a bit. And you can get a lot of pressure this way. Obviously careful that doesn't slip off and you have too much weight where you fall forward. Maybe the opposite hand on the wall. I got a nice corner wall here, but you can do this any wall. The roller keeps you far enough away from the wall that you're not mushed up against the wall, kind of like if you were using a tennis ball or a lacrosse ball, you get pretty close to the wall doing it that way. So this, a little more manual in the fact that you're using your hand and you're finding the next spot, but once you're on it, it's a good way to keep pressure on that spot without getting fatigued, your upper body supporting your weight and everything. So you can just sustain, push into the wall, back off, push into the wall, back off. You can go back to circular motions. So that's a really nice way of taking pressure off your upper body. Again, like you said, the more you do it, the easier it gets. Thank you for reaching out. If this didn't really clarify what you're asking or talking about, let me know. We can do some back and forth. Now that you see this, it might spawn some more questions. So definitely keep the questions coming, the emails coming. I appreciate it. And enjoy your day, enjoy your rolling. Take care.